And here we have the Transformers Generations War for Cybertron Trilogy Kingdom Battle Across Time Deluxe Class Maximal Skywarp out of packaging. And the figure actually turned out great. I could not believe it. The pictures did not do justice to this figure. He looks so amazing up close and personal. In case you didn't already know, this figure comes in a 2-pack store exclusive, Amazon exclusive Battle Across Time set with the Earth mode Sideswipe, the Deluxe class Sideswipe in his Earth mode, vehicle mode. I've already done a review of this figure. Go check it out on my channel if you haven't. And people are saying that, you know, this is probably going to be sort of like a cash grab for Hasbro because nobody's going to buy this figure. Everyone's going to go just after Sideswipe and they're going to pass on it because, you know, we're being forced to buy another figure. But looking at this figure for some time now, the figure's actually grown on me. And my goodness, this is a wonderful mold. And to be redone in another classic redeco from the 90s Beast Wars line, I thought was a pretty good move on Hasbro. It just sucks that it's an exclusive, but I think it's a good use of the mold. And again, if you didn't already know, the mold is a direct redeco, repaint of the Kingdom Deluxe class Air Razor. They just changed the head sculpt, but the weapons are the same, the body's the same, wings are the same, everything's the same except for this new head sculpt. Arguably, the Air Razor is for me still the superior figure. I love it. This is the character that was really meant for this mold, and I do love the Air Razor figure. I gave it a wonderful rating. Now, having said that, I'm not taking anything away from this figure. I think this figure in its own right is also done in this wonderful white and brown colors. And I always say this in all my reviews of repaints, that a repaint and a redeco will only be good if Hasbro nails the new repaint that makes it, you know, to a certain extent better or almost in the same caliber as the original repaint. And I think they've done that with this Maximal Skywarp figure. Now let's take a closer look at this Maximal Skywarp figure, and boy, did those colors come out great. He's done in an Eagle Beast Mode color. I love the white plastic that they used for this mold. The plastic just pops, and they've done some white paint as well. And usually the white paint is what's worrying me about these Hasbro repaints. And most Hasbro products using the white paint usually has a lot of quality issues. But for this copy, I guess I just got lucky with this figure because the white paint apps are spot on the wings. They even have that nice glossy finish. The white plastic is great. The eagle head looking absolutely fantastic. We'll show that off later. And then they've given him this Skywarp head sculpt. You're probably thinking it's kind of weird. Why is he wearing, like, is he cosplaying as an eagle or something? But because that's really how it was in the 90s. The original Skywarp figure, or Silverbolt figure, actually did have something like this for a head sculpt. And I think Hasbro nailed it with this one. It's not the best head sculpt out of all the Kingdom figures, but I think they did a pretty good job in giving homage to that 90s figure. I love it. It's actually pretty good. I judged this figure way too soon. I actually thought the head sculpt wasn't going to be that great, but it turned out amazing. Articulation for the figure, it seems to not have any mold degradation. If at all, the joints do feel much tighter on this mold. It's though they had mass-produced this figure first before doing the Air Razor figure, which is uncanny. I was expecting a lot of loose joints already for this figure, but he doesn't. Now, he comes with these white missiles. I mean, they could have repainted this into silver, but I guess they were trying to be true to the original toy, so they kept it white. That's fine. He's got that Maximal symbol, Maximal logo right there. It's done very subtly. Yeah, very cool. One last size comparison in robot mode with Air Razor before we transform him into his Eagle mode. So to transform Skywarp, gotta get rid of the weapons. Fold up the wrists like this. Fold them down like that. Okay. Unfold the wings. Okay. Fold out that torso. fold up that head assembly to reveal the beast head. Like this. And then you just got to lock in that head sculpt right there on the torso. Okay. And then fold the arms like this. Okay. And then rotate that waist. Go ahead and rotate these very, very tight thigh joints. I feel like I'm going to snap them. That's how tight they are. Okay. And then tab the thighs. Just like that. Okay. Fold down the feet like this. And then the ankles, you got to bend them like that. Rotate those feet. And there you go. There is the sorceress, Zor, in her alt mode. No, I'm kidding. Maximal Skywarp in beast mode. Put the weapons right there. And it actually works. I am so pleased with this alt mode. It really, really works. It pops. That combination of brown and white and beige and a bit of gold here and there really works. This is a nice eagle alt mode. And for some comparisons in alt mode, here is Skywarp again with AirRaiser, and you can see here that AirRaiser is looking pretty plain and bland compared to Skywarp. Skywarp's details are absolutely amazing. I think Hasbro nailed it even in alt mode for this figure. And so some final thoughts on Maximal Skywarp. I think it's a great figure. Figure's gonna get a 9.5 out of 10 for me. Between the Grimlock and Mirage set and this one, I think this is the set you want to pick up. You can pick up both, definitely. I'd recommend you get both to get the both Earth mode versions of Mirage and Sideswipe. But I think the Sideswipe Skywarp is the better set. It's just a shame that Hasbro needs to make these an exclusive. But I don't mind picking up this set to get both Skywarp and Sideswipe, because Skywarp is an amazing figure. It's a great mold, and I think Hasbro and Takara Tomy did nail it on the repaint. Very, very happy with it. Let me know in the comment section what you think of Maximal Skywarp. Is this figure enough to convince you to buy this 2-pack to get both Sideswipe and Skywarp? Hit me up in the comments, and as always, hit that notification bell so you never miss out on any of my latest video reviews. If it's your first time here, please subscribe. Thanks for watching.